1-2. Bounces in the dirt for a ball. Still only one out in the inning. Too high, ball 3. On deck is Jose Bautista. And that misses for ball 4. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Around the face.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Here's a look over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And another throw over, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Once more, a throw over, and he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Another throw over. Ramos stands at first with 1 out. Hot shot down the line. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. And they're runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Throw over to the bag, and he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Pickoff throw to third, but he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. A bouncer up the middle. Pedroia fields it cleanly, and he is out on the tag. On to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Scott Kingery. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Pitch is high, the throw. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Very high, 2-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Here now the 2-2. Runner goes for third. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Nick Pivetta. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Runner's going. That's a strike to throw down. Behind the runner to second. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time.
Craig Kimbrell is on his way to the mound, and this is a rather curious move to bring on the closer in just the 5th inning. Called a strike as he pulled the bunt attempt back, 1-2. And he pulls this one back in time, 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to. So striding forward now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. So striding in, Christian Vasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also, the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base. Here's Carlos Santana now. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's 0 for 9. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. From the stretch. Pulled toward right center field. Benintendi in pursuit. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Digging in and looking for more, Rhys Hoskins. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Showing bunt there, but he pulls back, and it's 1-1. Santana, the runner at third with no outs. Called a strike as he pulled the bunt attempt back. 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 10-0 score.
Third baseman number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Well, we've talked what he started, a complete game shutout. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one.
Daytime baseball. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Nola, just 24 years of age. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. First offering on its way. Swing and a ground ball to third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is in there. Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it's gone. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. This is on the ground over to first. Gloved by Santana, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So now Carlos Santana. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first down. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. At the plate, Miguel Andujar. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt.
Batting 8, first baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Lance Lynn, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Heading out towards shallow right. Williams is under it, and that's the third out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. A swinging bunt to the mound. And that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Oh, he was sitting on that curveball, but he missed it. It's strike 1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is standing in. Gleyber Torres, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Number 25.
Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Two pitch just missed. The 3-2 pitch. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. One out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at, and the count moves full.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up this pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
So he got him swinging. Aaron Judge goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Smoke on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. He's running. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Cesar Hernandez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Popped him up. Andujar in foul ground, and this will land foul. The windup and the 0-1. On he pops it up. Gregorius onto the grass, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Scott Kingery. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's the strike. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
There's ball four. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Ready on 0-2. They'll try it again from first. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Throw gets him 2 down. And he's safe. Here's Carlos Santana now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. There goes the runner. Line softly toward the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Aaron Hicks, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Hard on the ground toward short, and that's through for a hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Weak grounder back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
The 1-2. And this one gets away. The throw to the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Hit back up the middle. Kingery's there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is leading off the inning, Odubel Herrera, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Riding in once again, Rhys Hoskins comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. goodness. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. He's got it 1 away. Stepping into the box, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Swinging the ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And this one runs in on him as he can't get. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Lance Lynn, flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. The 1-2. High pop-up. Nola is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Gleyber Torres. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Popped him up. Ramos is there. 2 down. Here's big Aaron Judge. First pitch on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
3-0 to him now. Now the 3-0 offering is swung on and missed. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now. 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed. He got him. David Robertson, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters.
Number 30, David Robertson.
First delivery to him on the way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Face-off, Hernandez.
1-1. On the ground to the right side. Torres picks it up, and that's the second out. Striding into the box, Scott Kingery. He drew a base on balls his first time up. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Hit on the ground to short. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way in front of that fastball. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
3-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Herrera on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks, who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Stanton, base runner at first with 1 out. Strike 2. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And there are 2 away now. The tag, and he's out at second. It's a double play. Digging in. Justin Bour is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Stanton on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Ready for another shot now. Carlos Santana, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. The tag gets 1. Throw to first, not in time, so they'll settle for 1 out. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. Runner goes for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Coming on for it is Hicks. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Nashik. Right there for strike one.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's popped up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. 1-2, here it comes. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in, Luke Voigt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. To short. Kingery's there. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Now batting, Rhys Hoskins. They'll try and get something started.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. So the leadoff man set down here for Asdrubal Cabrera. First offering on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Here's the catcher. Wilson Ramos. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Aaron Altair will come on now and pinch run here. First pitch on its way. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. There's 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Up next will be Nick Williams. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First delivery to him on the way. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
And he is out at second. So here now is the pitcher, David Robertson. And he's getting his first plate appearance here. Greg Bird is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Greg Bird.
late that time for a strike. Popped him up. Hernandez over to his right, one down. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Gleyber Torres. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57.
First pitch of the at-bat.
A defensive change for the Yankees.
Bouncer up the middle.
Third base.
Diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Now catching. Number
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Runners off for second. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Hicks on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. Throw into second, and there's 1 away. And in steps Scott Kingery. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there he goes towards second. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Throw won't get him. And he is in there. Now to the plate.
Up next for Philadelphia. Edgar. He's got it.
Jose Bautista will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 19.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Bautista, 37 years old. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door.
Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And he will get there at first, so
First baseman, number 41, Carlos Santana.
first pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Now catching, number 28.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Hey, I get where he's going right there. Sinker, and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for someone to get on top of one and crush it.
One there, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Shermdubb86's takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And a big strike. Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Luis Avila enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 70, Luis Avila.
First delivery to him on the way. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Avila has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Breaking ball in for a strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Struck him out, so it remains a... Striding in to start the 9th, Aaron Altair, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 1-1 to Aaron Altair. Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike one. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike. Nick Williams is on deck. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Coming to the plate now, Nick Williams. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Gregorius will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he'll be called out at second, and a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left 2 men on base. For Philadelphia, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.
MLB Network welcomes you inside Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. A good matchup here for you. Now to the plate, Carlos Santana. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And he'll step off and try again. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Popped him up. Davidson in foul ground, and no one will get this one. The next 1-2 pitch. Bouncer to the left side, and he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Delmonico has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. Comes set and the 0-1. And the runner's breaking for third. Just got a piece up the line. Santana leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. Oh, and he may have gotten a bad jump there as he aborted the stolen base attempt and went back to second. Ready now, Jorge Alfaro. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by it. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. On the ground to third. Right to Cabrera. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Next up is the sneaky
left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Swings through it for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Santana moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So here is Avisail Garcia. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. Garcia is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard. And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the stepping in Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind. No balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Delmonico is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. So here's the Phillies DH, Justin Bour. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Here he comes on 2-0. A changeup over the inside corner.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Garcia, and that retires the. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Daniel Palka, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Ground ball right side. Hernandez ranges to his left. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Up next for Chicago, Matt Davidson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And the changeup is way low that time. Davidson, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. And he popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The next 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Chasing after it is Hoskins. And that ends the inning. Digging in now, Rhys Hoskins, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Another try at 2-2. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Into the box, Scott Kingery.
Number 4.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Third inning, no score to this point.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. At the plate, Carlos Santana. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Engel giving chase. And that's the third out. Ready now for the White Sox, Omar Narvaez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Omar Narvaez.
Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. At the plate, Adam Engel. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Adam Engel.
A tough sinker on the inside corner. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So coming to the plate, Yohan Moncada. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Hoskins is going to have room out there as stepping in and ready for another shot. Odubel Herrera. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Stepping up now, Cesar Hernandez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Now it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
A ball and a strike now. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Striding in, Nicky Delmonico. He sets to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Fielder, Nicky Delmonico.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Ready for another chance? Jose Abreu. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Again, another foul ball. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Avisail Garcia. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Now Cabrera rounds second. He's going to try for 3. The relay throw, and he'll get in there safely. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Justin Bour. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. Cabrera at third with nobody out. And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Engel has it in his sights. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Digging in to try it again, Nick Williams. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4. From the belt, kicks and deals. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Now a throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Hoskins behind, the count 0-2. Runners on the move for second. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Daniel Paulbrook, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hoskins arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Now at the plate, Matt Davidson. He singled his last time up. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Again, a 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Herrera. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. Anderson's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Anderson stands at second with 2 gone. Lifted down the line in left. Cabrera trying to get there. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. This is hit softly to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Standing in, Adam Engel. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Engel stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was selected in the 19th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So next to the plate for the Phils, Scott Kingery. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Number 4.
And that's in there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Engel is there. 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Carlos Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
The count now at 2-1. And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Another full count pitch on its way. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Anderson waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Now the 0-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Santana leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hector Santiago takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. 1-1. He's laid off of down and in.
Now playing left field, number 28, Garcia.
2-1 pitches. That circle change swung on and missed. 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Drilled on the ground to short, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. He'll lead things off in the pale hose half of the 6th. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And it's gone as they add still another. So striding in, Luis Garcia is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the sixth. And he'll step off and Luis Garcia takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the sixth inning.
Number 57.
Here comes the first pitch.
Garcia.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Garcia has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Fouled away. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Hernandez takes it in. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So striding forward now, Jose Abreu. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. And that misses inside 1-0.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Now Abreu connects deep to left. Hoskins ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So here is Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Makes a look down at the knees for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on swivel.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. 2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Alfaro. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Trying to pick things up where he left off as Dribble Cabrera. He made it to third. First pitch of the at-bat. This is in the air to left field. Garcia has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding forward now is the DH, Justin Bour. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. On to first, and they don't come any easier than. Now at the plate, Matt Davidson. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Tim Anderson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Heading out towards shallow right. Williams in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. At the plate, Omar Narvaez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Hernandez gonna have to hurry, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Standing in, Nick Williams. It was a walk in his last trip.
The right fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's grounded foul. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. They put the tag on him, and he is out at first base. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Number 4.
And in steps Scott Kingery. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero. Just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So stepping in, Adam Engel. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Adam Engel.
Adam Morgan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46, Adam Morgan.
First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Rounded down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Yohan Moncada. He went deep last time up. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez comes up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Garcia, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed, strike 3. So now Carlos Santana.
Leading off for Philadelphia, first baseman Carlos Santana.
Jace Fry comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closing.
Now here's the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Abreu, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Settling in now, Odubel Herrera, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Odubel Herrera. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the